When we did Onicon last fall, we did the entertainment while they were judging the cosplay stuff to come back, and they had the runaway lights on during their show. So, and it was set for people that are normal height, so it was fine. I walked out there right in my face. I can't see anything. This is great. Now on stage, Satoichi, the blind swordsman. Only when it comes time for test cutting or volunteers in the audience, they hold a little matchstick in their mouth while I swing blindfolded. Yeah, because you need more trauma in your life, don't you? That's perfect. How many of you guys are here for the Iron Chef thing? It's not now. I know your schedule says that. But schedules are kind of like the code. It's more of a guideline, really. Sorry, we're doing a Ren Fair this weekend too, and I was there yesterday for school preview day, and everybody saw my outfit and kept coming up like, that's kind of a weird pirate costume. Really? That's a weird American school child costume you're wearing. I mean, it's close, only too nerdy. And they sent me here for sensitivity training. And I'm with you guys. Great. Sensitive. Sorry, that was excellent. Wow. Nobody remembers Major Payne. Ah! Sorry, that's either the beginning of the movie 13 Warriors, or you have to keep in mind we're from Iowa. That's a mating call. I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Okay, who am I kidding? I'll be back in a minute. Guys, no, I was making fun of myself. Which is why they're laughing. If I made fun of you, they just boo. Because everybody's on your side, they haven't even started. You can never underestimate, you can't even overestimate the cute factor. You were those stupid twins that have never done anything in their lives for millionaires because they were normal babies. Gilson twins. Right, Kate and Ashley. Like, they're so cute. It's like, that's not a talent. Right? But it's more than you have. Thanks, Mom. I know. So, if you'll forgive me, I'm trying to do two things here. One, I'm trying to stall so more people will come in, and I'm being really loud in hopes that they'll go, what dulcet tones! What an amazing voice! I have to get closer! Because obviously that happens to me a lot. I don't need a mirror mic, I can hear myself just fine. Unless, if you haven't programmed all my 80s metal, bring it over. They frown on that at Ren Fairs, you know, walking around with the Walkman on. She's my cherry. I'm like, oh, that's me. Last weekend was a bad weekend. The lead singer for Warren was not dead. I'm like, that was like, my music is now dead. Like it didn't die of natural causes, you know, smoking and drinking 20 years ago. Some of my band should have stayed retired. That's not part of our show either. I feel like Frankenstein in a monster. So if you come out with a top hat and start singing, putting on the ribs, I can stand here and go, well, I want to get close to my audience. They don't want me close to them, but this way they get nervous. Will that be what? Yes, this is like a Gallagher concert. We'll hand out the plastic sheets for the front couple rows. So when the Sledge-O-Matic comes in, there was somebody in our panel earlier today that had the gigantic duct tape hammer. You didn't bring the hammer back. It's okay, it's probably a good thing that you didn't because my wife gets very competitive about weapons. And we had a kid in Upper Peninsula, Michigan 2 weeks ago that threatened her with his Boffer sword. And the scary part is this 13-year-old had no idea that Boffer weapons and real swords are not the same. I got between them in time before his brother was an only child. And the worst part is his mom was mad at him. Why'd you stop him? Like, you wanted him gone, didn't you? You an only child? I am. Hi.
That was the same affair that the kid challenged you and tried to draw his sword and smacked himself in the face.
Yeah. Something about availability of weapons and poor impulse control. Those two things should never go together with unsupervised. Some adjectives just don't belong together. Yeah, you know, there's just words that don't belong together, like leprosy and pornography. Absolutely. It is, we do, I teach 16th century samurai martial arts for a living. This is what we do. But because our show is anybody ever been to a martial arts demonstration or testing or something? Yeah, you look about as excited as I am when I'm performing them. Okay, they're not very exciting. People don't. And the trick is to make something that's good for you and educational, fun at the same time. And so when we perform, I tend to make some jokes and goof around. And it's gotten so bad that some of the anime cons actually hire me to do comedy panels, not just, here's our 16th century weapons. Now you can tell by the way this is folded, they use the 3-plate forging method for this one, and people are going, and everybody else is going click, click, there's got to be cartoon porn on somewhere. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'll make a joke about how inadequate I am in bed. And everybody's like, zoom, paid attention. And of course, that's what, we did Anime Idol like 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago, and it was an outdoor demo, because main programming, they were getting ready for the cosplay contest. And so they put us outside in Iowa the last week in July. It was like, and I know you guys are going, yeah, it's hotter here. It is, but in Iowa, it's not dry heat. It was on the river, and the mosquitoes, I mean, it was horrid. And we had 500 people there, and I'm stalling and trying to get more attention on us before we start. So I ran out into the audience, and I tend to be, when I'm not silly and goofy, I'm somewhat large and intimidating, so I grabbed somebody's hat or something. And so somebody was wearing an inflatable hippo life preserver. Child size. So I went out and grabbed it, so let me borrow this and put it on my head. We're running out on stage, we went, okay, we're ready to start our show. Okay, really, I'll go put this away. Guess what's on YouTube? Yes, I'm sure our demo's on there now. But that stupid girl put the video clip of me running around with the hippo on my head on that night. In fact, I think it made it too far. So, as soon as the jokes stop, okay, they might not. But I'm going to let her swing a sword. And the reason why most people laugh and find me funny is she's behind me going, laugh or else. Which is bad because then sometimes you laugh when you're not supposed to just because you're scared. Which is how we got married. You guys know it's well, they look at her first and you guys are going, oh yeah. I know, why'd she marry him? Still trying to figure that one out. But then she starts swinging the sword and people jump, and after the first 2 or 3 people in the front row wet their pants and move back a row, you don't have to, you're perfectly safe, just don't move. It's like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. If you don't move, it won't see you. Actually, that didn't work out very well for the lawyer, did it? Well, it actually frightened me because I read the book, and in the book, the lawyer lived. So I'm like, that's not a big deal, he'll be fine. And then, whoop. Dinosaur did not read its script. The truth is, we really do know our stuff as far as Japanese history. This is just more fun. I mean, all part of the service. You know what you've done? You armed yourself while I was talking and being silly. And now, in order for me to get to my sword, I have to go past you already armed. I may sit over here with you. Actually, I'll probably be banished to that spot before long. Yeah, you know that t-shirt based on the Holy Grail, the knight? It's just a flesh wound. I got it up for Christmas one year because I thought it might teach her a lesson. That she wore it everywhere. And that was her whole teaching philosophy. Look, Japanese combat is about movement. Even in full armor, it's about getting out of the way. And she's standing back there and she's going like this. I'm like, you cannot be undressed on stage. Which disappointed the guys, but then she pulled the come on open and she's wearing the t-shirt. It's only a flesh wound. Like, congratulations, you set back samurai martial arts 400 years. And then my best friend who lives in Oregon and actually makes Japanese swords for a living came to our school to train once, and in 13 years of shinobi ken, that's a ninja sword, and knife combat. And so I let him knife spar with some of the kids in class. And by kids, I mean teenage girls with a knife. Does anybody see a problem here? He didn't. Because he learned all the really fancy standstill combat stuff for close quarters and fighting in the dark. And apparently where people can't see where you are because they beat the crowd. Badly. So bad he walked off the floor, went home and sent me an email that was a quote from some World War II. Said, remember, those who live by the sword get shot by those who don't. I'm like, thanks a lot! Like, that was really mean. And then he threw in the history lesson that took away how funny it was. But you know, our arts, we actually, and see, this is my brilliant segue into our show. And now I got quiet. It's okay, you can still laugh. Because I'm still going to be the same idiot. It's just going to be a history lesson spouting. I do. And unlike the swords that were up during the history of samurai weaponry, this is a stage combat blade. It's not worth much, but it'll still take your head off. That's the wrong way to see a beheading. POV beheaded next on YouTube. You thought POV was just for porn. I didn't say that out loud. I said I was at Nakakon. Look, yes. Truth is, I just freaking love anime cons. Our favorite place to perform is at anime conventions because everybody here is here for one reason, that's to have fun. So everybody's relaxed and laughs and jokes and does it. We're doing a sword panel at Nakakon, and I made a computer joke about, you know, the internet and the fact that the internet's for porn, and I'm expecting to be all embarrassed. All of a sudden, 50 people break out in song. The internet's for porn. I'm like, what are you doing? And I turn around and look at my wife for an explanation, and she's singing too, going like this. And I'm like, what did we start? And some 12-year-old girl got all indignant. You didn't start anything. That song's been on YouTube for a year. And I'm like, there's a song about the internet is for porn. Really? It's a musical?
Sesame Street rated R. It's musical. So cute.
Sesame Street has changed since I was there. I understand Cookie Monster is no longer Cookie Monster. It's now Vegetable Monster or something because the one thing that you wake up in the middle of the night craving is broccoli. You look way too good at that motion. Please don't do that again. And the rest of them are all turning around trying to see what motion he was doing. Never mind. I'm like that. I feel like Godzilla in one of the Tokyo movies. Hit it with the light, and then the laser beam, the electricity thing starts. You know, it rejuvenates King Kong and hurts Godzilla. You must remember. Hey, move up a little bit. We'll start our show. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm down here. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. And if no one has said it yet, welcome to Motaku. Of all the places we go, this was the one. This is our second year at Motaku. Last year was the most fun I had all year. Well, except for No. We've looked forward to this con